We have our first trade to discuss of the NHL season, and it's a bit of a weird one. It kind of came out of nowhere. This is just going to be a really quick video because it's not a massive trade or anything, but still one that I wanted to give my thoughts on. If this is your first time coming across the channel and you want NHL content just like this all year round, hit that subscribe button. And with that being said, let's go ahead and break down this trade. The San Jose Sharks have acquired defenseman Calen Addison from the Minnesota Wild in exchange for a 2026 fifth round draft pick. That is all we've really gotten so far. It appears that's the entire deal. The San Jose Sharks finally won one game last night against the Philadelphia Flyers, and now it appears that they are loading up for a cup run. I'm joking, obviously. I actually like this move for the San Jose Sharks. I think it's comparable to when Arizona went out and traded a second round draft pick to Los Angeles for Sean Durzi. Not an exact replica, of course. Obviously, Durzi had more value and was more established than Calen Addison at the time he was dealt to Arizona, but I would say similar situations. It is a rebuilding team trading for a young player who can play in the NHL right away, but is also somebody that can be a part of the long-term future. Addison is a 23-year-old right-shot defenseman who is on a one-year contract at a cap hit of $825K. He's going to be an RFA at the end of this season. Calen Addison is an offensive defenseman through and through. He had 29 points in 62 games last season. He's got 5 in 12 games this season, but he's somebody who was really never able to earn the full trust of the coaching staff in Minnesota. He's played nothing but sheltered minutes throughout his career thus far in Minnesota. He has, of course, seen time quarterbacking the power play for the Wild, and that's where the majority of his points in his career has came from. That is where he thrives, but he never stuck as the power play quarterback for their first unit. I think this is a good opportunity for Calen Addison going to a team like the San Jose Sharks, where the expectations are obviously much lower than they are in Minnesota. He should get an opportunity to play a heck of a lot more immediately. I think he takes over as the power play quarterback for their first unit. There's no denying the fact that Addison can put up points if given the opportunity. It's just a matter of can he straighten out his defensive game, which is obviously, I think, a big reason why the Minnesota Wild decided to move on from him, because they just didn't really trust him at 5-on-5. I am a little bit surprised that this is all Minnesota was able to get in return for somebody with as much upside as I think Calen Addison still has, and that they just kind of gave up on him so soon. In my opinion, from the Minnesota side of things, this trade screams them just doing Calen Addison a favor and not really trying to improve the team. Some people may say this is addition by subtraction for Minnesota because they have really struggled defensively this season, but it's not like Addison was playing big minutes anyway and costing the Wild games left and right because of his defensive lapses. He isn't the sole reason why the Wild haven't been able to keep pucks out of their net so far this season. Maybe the Wild felt that Calen Addison didn't fit the identity of the team. I don't know, but those are pretty much my thoughts on the trade that sent Calen Addison from Minnesota to San Jose. As always, I want to know what you guys are thinking, especially if you're a fan of either the Sharks or the Wild. Let me know how you're feeling down below in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave it a like. That is the best way to show your support. And most importantly, if this was your first time checking out the channel and you want NHL content just like this all year round, hit that subscribe button, and I will talk to you all again soon.